Hey, Mr. Caldwell here. We'll talk a little bit today about front stance. We're going to talk about also this concept or notion of easiest way to look. It's a way of changing what direction you're facing with the least possible motion to your feet is one of the advantages of traditional stances like front stance. We'll look at a drill quickly if time allows. And then I'll also try and talk about one of the reasons I end up thinking it becomes a fairly practical way of thinking about the stances relative to working with multiple attackers. So that being said, I'm going to back up here to where my feet can be seen. I'm in my front stance, and for us, one of the things that's important about front stance is that my feet are equally wide as well as long, and so I fit in a box. So one of the ways I can test whether I'm in that box is if I can turn and face 90 degrees. This is what we call easiest way to look. In order for me to rotate to this wall to my left, I'm simply going to, on the balls of my feet, rotate my feet until now I'm in my front stance facing that direction. It should have the same features as any front stance. Good strong rear, nice positive front leg, upper body facing. 1, 2, that's that easiest way to look. One of the drills that we like to use for the easiest way to look is four directional. So listen, I'm going to start this drill facing the front of the room, and I'm going to be retreating into a block. In this case for us, I'm going to retreat into my low block facing the front. And this is going to be a retreat and advance drill. There's my retreat, here's my advance. I'm going to keep it simple. There's my middle punch. From here, the only thing that's going to be perhaps a little bit different is that easiest way to look. Now I'm going to work around using easiest way to look. I would do that drill again, retreating to block with my left side, continuing to block with my left side through the easiest way to look. And then we can do the same thing with my right side. Right low block, left punch, right low block, left punch. And it becomes a nice little compact way of getting that work done. What I'll say here briefly about kind of practicality is just this notion of, if I can, Jack, you come on over here. I'm going to use you for just a second. So, go ahead. I don't know where our framing is going to be correct. If we're here, 2 steps back, right? This is like pre-confrontation, blah, 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 et cetera, we're getting heated. Oh man, is this guy going to hit me? Are we fighting? Whatever. I'm already stanced off because apparently we already are in a position where I'm feeling cautious. One of the reasons why this concept works well for me is this notion of a third partner. If the camera, if you guys are my third partner, and I'm thinking you're a friend of Jack's, I'm never going to be in this left leg forward stance, even if I'm more comfortable left leg. Because now I have somebody moving off, and it's much more difficult for me to start defending, moving towards my left side, more towards my front side. And so that's one of those things where being able to work from either stance becomes such an advantage, with this idea that if I'm here, and all of a sudden now Jack's friend comes this way, I'm just that quick from being able to defend myself readily here, stay covered up. Oh no, now it's this guy, right? And no, now it's this guy, right? Obviously I'll be moving and doing a whole bunch of stuff, but in that one moment where it's like, oh, now there's 2 of them, I want to be able to be here. I don't want to be able to be here. Oh, because now I'm already off balance. So that's one of the reasons why I like that easiest way to look concept, because it gives me a framework for talking to students about this notion of having that open side and saying, oh, this guy, oh no, now this guy, as opposed to this guy, oh no, this guy. It's so awkward, and all of a sudden now he's here, and it's all trouble. So one, don't get in fights. Two, understand that that idea of switching your stances is that notion of not getting caught odd-legged with a third partner. And then other than that, again, as we always say in my family, there is the best martial art, and it's the one you practice. Okay. Perfect, Jack. All right.